Hey guys, it's me Alina and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience at the Beyonce Cowboy Carter World Tour, which is essentially one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I thought that it'd be fun to share that experience with you guys. I haven't made a video in such a long time and I've been missing it and I've been wanting to make more, and now that it's summertime I have the perfect opportunity to make more videos, and the first one that I wanted to make is to talk about my experience at the Cowboy Carter World Tour. I went to the MetLife Stadium part of the tour. I went to night 2 and it was probably the most perfect concert that I've ever been to in my entire life. So I'm going to share with you the entire journey from getting the tickets to after the tour, and yeah, just share with you my experience. And this is also for those of you who will be attending future Cowboy Carter tour dates, either in London or other places in Europe or in Houston or Vegas, wherever it might be. And you know, if you're interested in hearing other people's experiences at the tour, then here's mine. So yeah, let's get started. So when this tour first got announced back in like February, I think it was like on Super Bowl Sunday, the first thing I remember is just being kind of like overwhelmed because I really wanted to go see Beyonce. I remember when Beyonce was on the Renaissance World Tour, I had a friend who said that she had an extra ticket and I told her that I couldn't go because that day that she came to Tampa was the day that I was moving back into my new apartment and I couldn't go. And I low-key regretted that decision so much because I know so many parts of the Renaissance World Tour like the back of my hand. I've seen so many videos and so many clips, and I knew that when she was going to announce a new tour that I needed to go, like I needed to be a part of it. I was just really scared that it was going to be really expensive. Hence the TikTok that I made about it, which by the way, you should follow me on TikTok if you haven't. I've been posting more consistently, which is really cool. Follow me on TikTok if you want. It's fun over there. It's fun sometimes. But anyways, I was very overwhelmed, but I knew that maybe some way, somehow I could go see her. I remember that I started saving up like money, like any type of cash that came my way, I would save up that cash in my little piggy bank like a 6-year-old, and that money was exclusively for a concert ticket, either Beyonce or Ariana Grande, whichever came first, and I've been saving up that money for a couple years now. Obviously Ariana, she said that she was taking a break from tour, so I was like, okay, probably Beyonce is the one who's gonna go first, so let me just get that money and save it for Beyonce. And when the Beehive pre-sale came up, and I completely, I kind of blocked that entire experience from my brain. I had completely forgotten about the fact that I actually signed up for the Beehive pre-sale. A couple of weeks went by, and I remember literally like it was yesterday, the day before the pre-sale started, I was in the middle of class and I got this email on my phone from beyonce.com, and it says, here is your Beehive pre-sale code. I was so shocked. I had never, I think the other time I got a pre-sale code was for the Adele residency in Las Vegas, which that was a train wreck. Like I was in the library of my school just typing in the code and looking for the cheapest seats. I don't know how I thought I was gonna get Adele tickets. So I kind of had war flashbacks with pre-sale codes essentially because of Adele, and I just didn't know how I was gonna go. So anyways, I talked to my sister and I was like, hey, so do you want to do this? Do you want to go see Beyonce? Do you want me to try this out and see if we can go see her? And she said, you know, just go in and see the ticket prices, and then from there we will make a decision. So I got out of work at noon the next day, the day of the pre-sale, and I got home. I was alone in my house. I did not know what I was getting myself into. I have never been through a Ticketmaster War in my life. I've heard of them. I've heard of survivors. I've heard of people who didn't survive. But I've never been through the war myself. Every single time I've been through Ticketmaster to buy tickets, the sale and the pre-sale are already over, and I just buy whatever's left. I'm just someone who goes in and try to pick out any leftovers, and I just go buy some tickets. I was at a big disadvantage already because I was alone. So my sister had a lot of faith in me to get these tickets. So once I had the Cowboy Carter album playing. It was playing all the way through. I needed Beyonce to give me her energy, to give me her magic so I could purchase these tickets. So I go in, I type in the Ticketmaster, I copy paste the code, and once I in, it's like a literal bloodbath of just seats disappearing everywhere. Like, I tried clicking on so many seats on so many of them, and I just couldn't get any of them. I tried clicking on the sections that my sister told me to click because those were the ones that she thought were the best seats in the house. I clicked on them. I was gonna go and put them on my cart. They disappeared. I went on another section and they disappeared. And I was just losing my mind. I almost started crying because I could not get those tickets for the life of me. And then I just started seeing how the stadium would just turn gray. You know, when you buy the tickets, your seats, they turn gray because they're ticket seats. I saw how the entire stadium just went gray in a matter of seconds. And I just sat there not knowing how to explain to my sister that I didn't get Beyonce tickets. And after just sitting there for a few seconds, like, okay, I'm just gonna close Ticketmaster. I decided, like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go and see, because Ticketmaster has like that side part where it'll show whatever tickets are left. And I saw there were a couple of tickets that were worth like $130. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna buy these. I'm gonna take these. And listen, we're gonna be in the house. We're gonna be in the house. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be in the house. We're gonna listen to Beyonce with our own little ears. We will be seeing her in like this big, but she will be in the room. We will be in the same room with her. It's gonna be fine. I bought those tickets, and officially we had tickets to go see Cowboy Carter. After I got those tickets and I survived the Ticketmaster War, probably my biggest achievement of my life is probably that, surviving the Ticketmaster War. My sister started looking up like other sections of the stadium and seeing what seats are available, and she was able to find a couple seats in the 100s in section 135, and they were kind of like double the price of what the original tickets were. But for me, at least for me personally, I had saved up for this. So my sister and I, we made the decision to transfer our tickets, and we transferred them to section 135 of the MetLife Stadium. And boom, we had secured our tickets officially to go see Beyonce at the Cowboy Carter World Tour. The next step for this was learning the songs and finding an outfit. The good thing about me is that I understood Cowboy Carter from the first place, okay? I understood Cowboy Carter from the very first day. I don't listen to country music. I don't. That's not my thing. En Puerto Rico, nosotros no escuchamos música country. Probablemente hay puertorriqueños. There are Puerto Ricans that probably listen to country, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But that's not something we grew up with. We grew up with salsa, merengue, bachata, reggaeton, and that's about it. And then from like English music, of course, we grew up with English music, but it wasn't country. Throughout 2024, I listened to Cowboy Carter a lot. I listened to Renaissance a lot. Honestly, Allie, my college roommate, if you're watching this video, girl, I know you're proud of me, because you know how much I don't like listening to country music, but Beyonce got me to listen to country music, and I listened to a little bit, so I hope you're proud of me. And the other thing was getting that outfit. So I scoured the internet to find something that was, I didn't even know what to do, because I don't know what country people dress like. I just know they have the hat. Like, I don't know what they wear, and the boots. The cowboy boots, because like, yeah, makes sense. So I went on like Pinterest and trying to find Cowboy Carter core outfits, and Pinterest was not really helping me out at all. So I ended up finding this shirt on Amazon that was really, really cute. I thought it was really nice. I kind of want to keep wearing it like when I go out and stuff like that. And I knew that I wanted bootcut jeans, because if there's one thing that I know that cowboys wear are bootcut jeans. I was like, I want bootcut jeans. And then I got this hat at Windsor, and I got like a belt on at Windsor as well, and then I like put on some silver jewelry to match the shirt. Like, it was really, really cute. I loved it. And I already owned some boots. I secured the outfit. The outfit was secure. I literally finished my outfit like 2 days before we left for New York. Then came the traveling. So my sister and I, we made our way the day before the concert. We traveled from Puerto Rico all the way to New Jersey. Well, JFK in New York. And then we took like 5 trains to New Jersey, just so we didn't have to pay for a $160 Uber. Absolutely not. The next morning, my sister and I, we went to go eat breakfast. We went to go to a little diner. And then after that, we got back to the hotel room where we started to get ready. My sister did my hair. She did it really pretty. Like, 5 stars, little clap. You're a diva. She is a diva. We did our makeup, we did a little bit of skincare, and then it was ready to go. And we called up our Uber, we put it up in the app, we were like, hey girl, come pick us up, we're gonna go see Beyonce. And when she came and picked us up, oh my god, like our Uber, she was incredible. She started playing the album for us. She played Cowboy Carter, and we were just talking about Cowboy Carter, and we talked about Beyonce, we talked about the Kendrick and Drake beef. We were all team Kendrick in that car, and we would just talk a lot about that and about Blue Ivy and her journey. Like it was a great car ride. So we got to our hotel by like 5 p.m. We wanted to get there really early because we wanted to buy merch and we wanted to eat dinner. We hadn't eaten dinner yet. And once we got in through security, we divided ourselves. So I went to the merch line and my sister went to go get food. And for the merch line, that was really, really long, but they went by like super fast. The people at MetLife Stadium, you guys are quick. My sister got a Cowboy Carter fan and she got the exclusive New Jersey shirt. And then I got the Cowboy Carter jersey. Merch secured. My sister got our nuggets and our fries, and we go to our seat. Our seat's incredible view. When I got there and I got to see how close we were to the stage, it was insane. And we started eating our food and everything. The stadium started filling up with people, and it literally hit exactly 8 p.m. and the dancers start coming up the stage. American Requiem starts. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, it was just like my sister and I, we were just like in shock that we were literally experiencing this. Like we just didn't know what to do with ourselves. And then when we look at the stage, the little like doors were opening up and Beyonce starts walking out. Immediately, like waterfalls like just falling out of her eyes. I felt like, you know when SpongeBob cries? Have you seen how SpongeBob cries where it's like really exaggerated? It's like waterfalls coming out of. That's exactly how I felt. Like I was just so in shock seeing Beyonce walk out of those doors, and she started singing American Requiem. She goes, nothing really ends, and like it's a whole thing. Oh my god, Beyonce! Like we were seeing Beyonce in person. Like I just couldn't believe it. As someone who like my mom would listen to Destiny's Child, my mom would listen to Crazy in Love, she would listen to B-Day. B-Day was like the album of my childhood. Beautiful Liar, Deja Vu, Irreplaceable. Oh my god, like I just couldn't believe, like all those memories were coming back to me, like they were just flowing into my brain. And I looked at my sister, who is not a crier, by the way. I see her and she's just like bawling her eyes out. And she starts singing, and it's like just the most heavenly thing I've ever seen in my life. She hits Blackbird after that. After Blackbird, she hits the American National Anthem, and then she hits Freedom. You're only waiting for this moment to be free. Listen, for some reason I discovered that song and I became obsessed. I would play Freedom every single day, going to school, coming home from school, to go to do chores. Like I just really loved that song. And obviously that song has an incredible message, and obviously it reflects the experiences of Black people in America. So it's just a great song in general. It's just an amazing song. And when I heard her sing that song, like I just lost it. Like I felt like my body was just like exiting, like my soul was just exiting like my body. Like I just didn't know what to do. And oh my god. After Freedom, she sang a couple more songs. I don't remember exactly how the set list went because she sang Yaya when she hit. I remember when I listened to Cowboy Carter for the first time, Yaya was the first song that got me like this. Like I immediately added it to my playlist. I was like, this song will be the song of my life, and I loved it so much. And then when she mixed it with Why Don't You Love Me, like oh my god, it was amazing. It was amazing. Love me. And Oh my god, I have to look at this. Let me look at the set list for a second. Oh, she sang Spaghetti. After Spaghetti, she hit Formation, and she hit My House, and My House Forever Iconic. That Verizon commercial. Hey, in Puerto Rico, we don't have Verizon. We don't have Verizon in Puerto Rico for some reason. But if we had Verizon, she would have convinced me to change from to Verizon. She hit My House. She hit Diva. She ain't no diva. And then goes Alligator Tears, and that was just banger after banger. Listen, two of my favorite songs from this album are Flamenco and Daughter. When she started singing flamenco, I told my sister, hold my phone and record for me, because I need to like experience this song without like I just need it to be me and Beyonce just like connecting through that song, because flamenco is probably one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. And I remember just like, the song felt like a hug to me, not gonna lie. Like, she did so amazing. And then there was like the dancer. I think she was like doing like I don't know what type of dance she was doing. I guess it was like an Irish jig dance, because I don't think that was flamenco, but she was amazing. She was incredible. I loved it.
Don't give it up for Lily.
Obviously, like after that, she did Riverdance, Two Hands to Heaven. Two Hands to Heaven specifically, that's like a fan favorite Beyonce song from Cowboy Carter, because when we got to the part where we go like, baby, I've been waiting, like everybody started singing that song like an anthem essentially. Like, it was just like we were all connected as fans, and we're just singing together. It was just so beautiful.
Two hands to heaven, my only provider. All you got only was follow. Two hands to heaven, I pray please forgive my soul. Lovely daggers, miss my heart many moons ago.
And then after that came Tyrant, which, oh my god, Tyrant, when she got on that bull, on that mechanical bull, yes, Beyonce. Like, she was so great. Then came like the Renaissance part and like the oldies part when she did Texas Hold'em, hitting the note from the Beyonce bowl, might I add. That I also levitated from my body when she did that. When she went into like the oldies part, I called my mom through FaceTime. She was just, when she started singing like Single Ladies, my mom went like this, like through the FaceTime call. She was so cute. And then after that, she did Jolene, and she floated through the air with like this like shoe, what's it called, horseshoe. She floated through the air, and I could like see her just like, I was like, Beyonce, notice me, Beyonce, please. Oh my gosh, she went from one side to the other, and she did Daddy Lessons. Daddy Lessons is another song. Listen, like I said, I don't do country. That's not my favorite genre, but I do love Daddy Lessons. That's my favorite song. Daddy Lessons and Freedom are my favorite songs from Lemonade. And listening to my top two favorite Beyonce songs are just like, it's like my life is complete. I don't need anything else.
When trouble comes to town, they like me come around. Oh, my daddy said true. Oh, my daddy said true.
And then she did Bodyguard. And then she went from a platform to another, and she sang Cuff It, and then she went back to the stage. And this is where we get to Heated. She said "Before I Let Go." Oh, that's like another moment. That's one of my other favorite moments from the concert, when she let us sing for her the part of "Before I Let Go."
Y'all know y'all sound good.
It was just so surreal, and seeing her so happy, you know, the crowd was singing back to her, is just so, it fills you up with so much joy, because obviously, like, yeah, Beyonce is Beyonce, but at the end of the day, she's an artist just like everybody else. Just like from the smallest of the smallest artists to Michael Jackson, who I guess is like the biggest artist in history. She, at the end of the day, she is an artist, and she makes these songs. She puts a lot of hard work into her music and to her tour. So just seeing her smile, like genuinely smile at her fans when they're singing back to her, is definitely a very beautiful moment, and I loved it so much, and I was really happy for her. And then after that, she hit Daughter, my other favorite song from Cowboy Carter. She had this beautiful dress that had like lights, and it went up, and like the lights went up and down. It was just incredible. Oh my god. And then after that, we hit the Renaissance section of the tour, and I was so excited because, again, like I said at the beginning, I missed the Renaissance tour, and I really wanted to be a part of it. And the fact that I actually got to listen to these songs and for her to do the part and do the, you know, the dance for Cozy and Alien Superstar, it was just amazing. I loved it. And then there was a ballroom section where Blue Ivy did Deja Vu, and Honey Balenciaga came out, and other dancers came out, and they did their beautiful thing, and it was a lot of fun. Obviously, shout out to Blue Ivy when she did America Has a Problem, which is basically like my favorite song from Renaissance is America Has a Problem. So when she did her dance in America Has a Problem, Blue Ivy, 10 out of 10 for you, girl, 10 out of 10. And then last but not least, she did 16 Carriages and Amen. And for 16 Carriages, our girl like was flying through the crowd with a car. She ran me over with the car. Beyonce ran me over with her car, and you know what? I apologized to her. I was like, no, Beyonce, go ahead. Don't apologize, girl. But she literally ran over me and my sister with her car, and she just like flew over like the entire stadium, and she was just saying goodbye. And the fact that I got to see Beyonce with my own eyes before she ran over me, and just seeing her up close was like, it was like seeing an angel. Like, oh my god, like Beyonce, like, it's the fact that like Beyonce is a real person. Every time I go to a concert and I see an artist that I like, for example, when I went to go see Camila Cabello a long time ago, this was back in like 2018, when she was just kind of starting as a solo artist. I remember when she came out, I just started crying because I just couldn't believe that someone that I've been listening to since like middle school, when she was in Fifth Harmony, for example, like she was real. She's real. The same thing when I saw Lady Gaga. Like, I had seen Lady Gaga when I was a kid, but it's not the same when you're a kid and you can barely remember. Like, you can remember some things. It was, like, weird. But when I saw Lady Gaga again for the Chromatica World Tour, I just lost it completely, because it's like, Lady Gaga, she's a real person. She exists. Like, it's not just a song in my ear, and they're not just videos on YouTube or movies. She's real. So when I saw Beyonce, I to this day, I'm still in shock about the fact that she's like a real person. Long story short, because it's already really long, my sister and I, it took us like an hour and a half to leave MetLife because the Uber situation and the taxi situation was disgusting. The concert ended exactly like at 10:55 p.m., like not even 11 p.m. My sister and I left MetLife at around like 12:30 a.m. because the Uber situation was awful. Like, the traffic was disgusting, but we were able to get out with an Uber that cost me $130. Yay! Those $106 that we saved up for that Uber from the airport, we spent them on this other Uber to get from MetLife to the Holiday Inn of the Newark airport that was 20 minutes away. We could have walked, but that's whatever. We were really tired. And that was about it. So in conclusion, the Cowboy Carter World Tour is a tour that is, like, you should go. if you were still debating on whether to get tickets or not, you should 100% go. I'm sure there's still tickets available for some of these tours. I'm sure the one that's probably the sold out one is probably the Houston one because it's her hometown. But I wanted to give a very special shout out to the Beehive. Why? Because the Beehive, I've never been to a concert where I've genuinely felt so safe and so free to just feel like myself. I don't know if that makes sense. Other than the Lady Gaga tour. Like, Lady Gaga will always make you feel, oh, like you're loved. But the Beehive, like the people sitting around me, everybody was just so amazing. All the fans were so incredible. Everybody was so kind. Like, I had never felt so safe in an environment like a Beyonce concert. So I want to shout out the Beehive. Like, you guys are amazing. You guys are incredible. You guys are just probably one of the best like fandoms in the world. And I'm 100% sure that Beyonce feels grateful and extremely lucky that this fandom exists and that her fans exist, because you guys are all just amazing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. That was a conclusion. Like I said, I'm very, very happy that I got to see Beyonce and that I got to go to this tour. I hope to see her again for Act 3, which I know is going to be a rock-themed album. We hope that it's going to be rock-themed because I need to go hear Don't Hurt Yourself live in Freakum Dress. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's going to be pretty long because I'm rock-themed, because I need to go hear Don't Hurt Yourself live in Freakum Dress. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's going to be pretty long because I'm rambling along so much about Beyonce and her tour. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't followed me on social media, please do. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because I really do want to keep posting and I want you guys to be a part of it as well. And if you have any suggestions of videos to make, let me know in the comment section below. I will always be accepting of ideas of things to post. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.